Hello everyone, Sanket here. Welcome to my channel and in today's video we will be studying or looking at the tutorial of performing molecular dynamic simulations for protein and ligand using GROMACS as a software. A lot of you were actually asking to make a video on this, and I have actually made it. So, to better understand this video, what I actually suggest to you all is go through the previous video of molecular dynamic simulations for protein in water or lysosome in water. You can see it in the previous videos which I have made, because if you go through those videos, this video I think, or basically carrying out this type of MD simulations for protein and ligand, it will be much easier for you to understand. So I recommend you, as you go do those videos tutorial first and then you come here. Now, what exactly is molecular dynamic simulations? In order to understand that, I have already made a video on it. You can actually go check it out about what molecular dynamics is and what are the various types of molecular dynamic simulations. So I won't be explaining a lot about MD simulations in this video. What I'll be actually going right now is I'll be telling you what are the molecular dynamic simulation steps which we are going to perform for carrying out protein ligand MD simulation. So, like always, your MD simulation steps is into three major categories. In this case, it will be four major categories. So, the first one is creation of your initial state. Second is addition of your box and solvation of the system. Third is you introduce some interaction potentials, and last one is to predict the particle movement. Now, in your first one, that is initial creation of your initial state, here we are doing protein and ligand MD simulations. Okay, if it was your normal protein in water, if you remember, we used to only carry out generation of the topology for the protein. In this case, you'll be having generation topology for protein, generation topology for ligand, which will be second, and third is building the complex. Building the complex means taking your protein and taking your ligand together. Next, after you have done this, is you have to add the simulation box and add the solvent or the water molecules to the system. After that, we carry out energy minimization, okay, of the entire system. And the last is basically to carry out the last two steps is equilibration of the step. That means to stabilize the system. And last is your MD production run, which is your final simulation. What is that? So these are the following steps for carrying out the MD simulation. This MD simulation tutorial will be taken by my student Pallavi. If you remember, she had also created the first tutorial for protein in water. So you're going to hear her give out the instructions for going through the MD simulation steps. At some places, I will be, some places where I feel that there is some explanation which is needed for the steps, what has been performed, I will be coming and explaining that to you. So hopefully you guys are ready to carry out MD simulation for protein and ligand. So all right, let's go. So for carrying out your GROMACS tutorial for protein and ligand complex, we will you can Google a search and you can go to mdtutorials.com. There you will come to the GROMACS tutorial for protein and ligand complex. Then you can click on start the tutorial, and then here are the steps for carrying out GROMACS for your protein as well as ligand. So let us begin.
Hello everyone, today we are going to do a tutorial on molecular dynamic simulations using the GROMACS software for protein ligand simulations. So the protein that we are going to use is 3-HTP, which can be downloaded from the protein data bank in the PDB format. So So we can just download the protein and then copy it into our working directory. Since GROMACS cannot generate topologies for ligand, we'll have to use a different software like Seagen FF for the same. So we'll have to separate the protein and the ligand from its original file. Since the PDB downloaded file contains the protein and the ligand both, we can do it by using the command grep jz4 3ht. You can first start by adding HOH atoms to the protein 3htb.pdb to 3htb underscore clean.pdb. Now this file, so from this file we can separate our ligand molecules by grep jz4 3htb underscore clean.pdb to jz4.pdb. So this will save our atoms of the ligand into a separate file. Now we can open the 3htb clean_pdb and just scroll down to find out our ligand molecule, and we'll just delete all these atoms from our protein. All the hetero atoms portion from our protein has to be deleted, since all those are ligands. So this leaves us only with our protein, which can be processed for generating topology.
Alright, so what we have done in this up till now is we have created the protein and we have created the ligand. Okay, if you remember, your first step of your MD simulation was we are going to create a topology file for your protein and the topology file for your ligand. Okay, how can you create it if both of them are in one single complex? Like your 3HTB, you had your protein and ligand complex together, isn't it? So what you do is you first remove the protein and the ligand. So whatever the step which had been performed, where grep jz4, so the jz4 here, my dear friends, is nothing but your ligand. So we removed those ligand molecules from the protein, and we created a separate PDB file for it. Okay, and the remaining underscore clean.pdb, which is there, okay, that is now exclusively only your PDB. So now basically from a complex we have separated a protein and a ligand. Now let us carry out the topology steps.
Now the protein topology has to be generated using the charm force field, which is not inheritably present in the GROMACS software. So it can be downloaded by from the Meckerel Lab website, whose link can be found in the tutorials page of protein ligand by GROMACS. So we can see the Meckerel Lab website link over here. You can just go on to the link and download charm36 force field, and also download a script called as Seagen FF_charm, this one, and then paste them both in your working directories. Now we need to unarchive the CHARM36 force field, which can be done using the command tar -zx pf and then charm your folder, and then the charm folder will be unarchived in your directory. So we can use this force field for generating topology of our protein. The command for generating the same is gmx pdb to gmx. Enter your file, that is 3htb underscore clean.pdb, and the output file 3htb underscore processed.gro. Hit enter. Select the force field as CHARM36 and then use the default recommended water model, that is the first option. This will write our 3htb process.gro file and a topology file. This is how the topology for the protein is built.
Yes. So the reason why it threw an error when charm was unzipped, because the charm folder was already present in the actually present in the working directory. That's why it threw an error, but otherwise it works perfectly. Okay. The next thing is, after this, what we did is we actually carried out the a processing step for your protein. Okay, and because your protein was processed, that's why we got 3 files here. We got your process.gro file, your topology file, and your position restraint.itp file. Okay.
Now for building the topology of our ligand, we have to use servers like CGenFF over here. Which requires a mol2 file, which can be generated using softwares like MOE, where you can add hydrogens and save the ligand file as .mol2 file and then upload onto the CGenFF server. Before uploading the .mol2 file onto the CGenFF server, we'll have to make few changes in it. Like if we open the mol2 file, we'll have to replace this line by our ligand's name, that is JZ4. Then this, if you see a unprocessed mol2 file, in this column you'll find different names for the residues which have to be saved as under the same name as JZ4, and the bond order of our .mol2 file is different, which has to be fixed, which can be done by using a sort_mol2 bonds script. The script can be now downloaded from again the GROMACS tutorial page. On building the topology file, building the ligand topology page, you will find the sort_mol2 bond script. So this can be downloaded and then copied into your destination folder. Now to sort the bond order, we'll use the following command as perl sort and the given script jz4.mol2, and the output file is jz4 underscore fix.mol2.
So what we did is we ran your JZ4, which is your ligand file, through cgenff. Okay. Now, the reason why cgenff was chosen is because it is a because the force field which was used was charm. Okay. The reason why we chose charm for processing your protein, and also for your ligand, was because it's given the tutorial. You can use any other force fields based on how your system is. It's your choice. Okay. So once all of this is done, okay, we create the files and all. What happens is the bond order which is there, which you actually saw some time back. The bond order which is actually created here, if that is not correct, it's very difficult to generate the topology file for the ligand. Okay. So in order to overcome this, we execute this Perl command. All right. So once this Perl command is executed, the order in which your bonds are created for your ligand file, they are perfect without any errors. Are you getting it? So that is the reason this Perl command is executed.
Now this file can be used to give us to be uploaded in the cgenff server. So you can upload the molecule over here, upload file, and we'll get a jz4 underscore fix.str. So you can just copy this, go to your terminal, type nano jz4.str, press enter, just Ctrl Shift V all of the copied data over here, press Ctrl X, type Y, and then enter. So this is going to save your jz4.str file in your directory. Now this generated topology of the ligand is in charm format, but this cannot be used in the GRUMACS software. So we'll have to convert it to a GRUMACS compatible format by using the script, by using the command line as Python, and we are going to use the script that we had downloaded first, cgenff underscore charm. You can just press tab, jz4, then jz4 underscore fix dot mol2, and include the str file obtained from cgenff server, and we'll use the force field that we had downloaded.
Okay, great. So now we have created the topology for the protein. Okay. We have also created the topology for your ligand. Now, if you remember the steps of the initial state, there were 3 steps which I said: generation of topology for protein, generation of topology for ligand, and the third step is to create the complex. All right. Because why the complex is because we are trying to carry out MD simulations for your protein and ligand. What is the point of carrying out MD simulations if both of them are kept separately? So in this step, we are going to bring the protein and the ligand together to create a complex.pdb file. Okay. So let's understand how the complex.pdb is created.
So we'll get a note that our conversion has been completed. So this is how we have written the topology for our ligand. Now the next step in the molecular dynamics simulations is building of the complex, that is the protein ligand complex. The first step is to convert the PDB files obtained in the previous step to a ligand's GRO file, which can be done by gm x edit conf the file, that is jz4 underscore ini dot pdb, and the output will be jz4 dot gro. So this is output a grow file. Now we'll have to copy our protein file, our protein, that is 3-HTB process.gro, which we had done in the step of building the complete protein topology. We'll have to copy this file and then paste it into a new document. Now since we are building the complete protein ligand complex, we'll also have to include our ligand coordinates into this. So we'll have to copy all of these from the jz4.gro file to our new document. Now since we have added 22 more atoms, we'll have to change the total number of molecules at the top in our file, which will be 2636, and we'll save this file as complex.gro. Now the next step is including the JZ4 ligand in the system topology. For the same, we'll have to open our topol.top file and then include the ligand topology. You can just scroll down and then include ligand topology. In the molecules directory, we'll have to add our ligand, that is JZ4, and the molecules is 1. We'll also have to include the parameters, so you can just scroll up, and below the line of include force field parameters, we can just include ligand parameters, then type hash include jz4.prm and then save this file. So this is how we include the JZ4 ligands in the system topology.
So that was the end of your part 1 for MD simulation steps. In this video, we did a generation of the topology for protein, we did generation of topology for ligand, and then we built the complex. In the next video, we'll be studying what are the remaining steps of your MD simulation. So let's go.